So the reason for making this video is really to talk about the timing of our max liquidation theory and the system that we're developing right now. It's actually been really good. I'll just show you CAD Gen quickly actually. On Friday I was saying that this would be a fall in order for us to be a buy, and I said in Discord it was going to rally about 95 pips, 100 pips or so, and it pretty much has 109.40, 110. 40-ish, so it went to plan. Now what happened with the retail traders on Friday is that they bought up here, they bought this particular currency pair, and so but them buying will create a sell, and of course it comes down to a support, and then we're looking to buy. So this new liquidation theory, we're not necessarily reversing them, we're going to follow them, but we have to wait for them to be liquidated, and that brings us to the picture here. All right, so just to prove the concept does work, is that we're looking for a big retracement in order to be a buy. So it proves that they were right, but they were just too damn early. Okay, and so what will probably happen? They're looking to buy up here, right? They get squished, they get liquidated, they get stopped out. And what's probably likely going to happen? Price is going to come up to their entry. All right, so if we come to this screenshot. So what we want to do, we really, for this new theory, is that if we're going to follow this system, we don't really want to enter while they're getting chewed up. So at the moment, at this time, 5 p.m. UK time, we're coming to the end of the liquidation. However, we enter now, we could still theoretically be this guy. Now, would you want to be him when you're surrounded by these predators? You know, these entities are out there to absolutely devastate and absorb this guy in the middle. And so really what we want to do, we want to mitigate that risk by entering after this guy's been absorbed and eaten up. Okay, so you think about this as being a clock in the day, and hopefully this imagery will stay with you. And if you try and remember this, it should help if you're following this new system. All right, so you can enter here, but you'll stand a bad chance. You know, you've got all these lines out to prey on you. And if you leave it till this sweet spot, what will probably happen by this time, these lines will then have been satisfied on that particular currency pair, and they'll walk away. But if you enter now, you stand a good chance of being eaten up. If you wait for the system for the 2 to 3 hours before the close, you stand a good chance of a good entry. And now you see, if you follow the Telegram Discord, we've had a very good string success, and it's actually what's happening is that we are just following them, but we're waiting for them to be liquidized, and then we're going to enter. So there's two aspects to it, because we know it needs to fall. We can trade the fall, and then we can trade the long. So we can make profits on this bit, and we can make profits on this bit. Okay, time and time again, we have these every day, and it just proves it's proven to be very successful. Okay, it just happens that they were right on their bias, but they were just too early. They showed their hand to the lions. The lions have then pounced on the guy, and is no longer around. And what's happened is actually this guy now. They've all eaten, they've all been fed, and that's all that remains of the retail trader. And then what will happen is that he'll be proven to be correct the following day. And that's the most cruel thing about this system. So if you see me talking about it's the cruelest system, that's what it is that he was right, but he was too early. Right? And that's what we're doing. So it looks like we're going to have a yen trade tomorrow, so be sure to check Discord, check Patreon. Not tonight because it's actually my day off, but I'll be putting stuff out tomorrow night for the following day. But you can just check for yourself by checking the spreadsheet, okay? And I've made video guides how to do that, how to follow the sheet and how to get tomorrow's trade. But hopefully this imagery does stay with you, and you want to wait, otherwise you will be this bloke, and then you're going to get eaten up, and then you'll get chewed up, and you get spat out. They would have had their meal, they'd be quite happy, and then that's when we want to enter. All right, and that's it. So quite quick video. Just remember this, remember the clock. Remember, there's lines surrounding you, and try avoid this guy if possible, and wait for him to for this to happen, which is a daily occurrence, and it will be a daily occurrence till the end of time because they prey on retail traders. Okay, so don't be this guy. We're gonna follow him or her, but the following day. Okay, and that's the really cruel thing. And we see that time and time again that they are correct, but they're just too early. And we had a big fall, massive fall, and just one example of 20 examples that I've been publishing in in Discord and YouTube. It just goes to show it's incredibly cruel. Okay, so remember this image, and then I'll wrap up the video. Where are we? We have to come to paint. And just remember that. Okay, so don't be this guy. Wait for this moment in time, and then enter for the following session, the Asia session to the London session. But I would be careful about entering too late in the London session because already the lines are going to start eating. And so we just looking to enter around about here, and then you should be good for that day. Okay, pending that you're following the system. Okay.